All right, so is my diet going to work? I did not have time to sit there and make a fancy video, so I'm going to shoot it straight from my car as I go pick up my kids. So I get this question pretty often. So we're going to look at it from two different ways. One from a regular fitness standpoint, and the other from an athlete's standpoint, typically from a grappler that I'm used to training. But this will fall into every category for any athlete, doesn't matter what sport you play. Okay, so let's go with the regular person, the fitness enthusiast. Will my diet work? Okay, so will my diet work for what? Okay, that's number one question, all right? Now, naturally, most of the time, it's always gonna be because I'm losing weight, okay? You do come across fitness competitors, all right? They are asking more of it, will my diet work for most likely leaning out, but they're also talking about increasing muscle mass, okay? Their protein requirements are higher for those type of individuals. It is not necessary for a regular person who works out. You would be amazed on how low compared to the normal standard that is often recommended for protein intake. It is still higher than what most people would assume, but just not drastic, okay? Will it work? Well, I don't know. Will it? Okay. One, are you willing to stick with it? Okay. So that's your number one question, actually, is it's not what you're really doing the diet for. It's can the diet be obtained and done efficiently day in and day out for weeks on end? Okay. Now, if you're the type of person that often goes into diets for competitions, where you need to cut, say, weight for a certain period of time, for 2 or 3 months, that's fine. But it still kind of falls into the category of, well, how long can you efficiently keep up that diet? Okay, if you've got to cut weight for 2 months, can you do it for 2 months? You know, I don't need you sticking to it for a month and it falling apart. All right. And for an average person, that's, you know, you start a diet, it's like it really should be a lifestyle, okay? You know, I really don't like these fad ideas, these fad diets of like ketos and intermittent fasting and things like that, because they're just unobtainable as far as long term, all right? And long term is different from others. It could be 8 months, that could be 8 years, all right? If you find yourself eating one meal a day for the rest of your fucking life, okay, man, go for it. That's more power to you. There's no way on God's green earth I'm gonna do that, but that is not a big deal. That is your life. It is your choice. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. All right, so will my diet work for me? Okay, so what we want to look at is necessarily is, are you going to efficiently stick to your diet for your goals? Okay, if it's weight gain, if it's weight loss, can you efficiently stick to your diet so that way you can actually achieve the goal that you have set for yourself? All right. If you want to talk more specifically about certain diets, that would be a different video. Okay, but for now, so we don't drag on forever, is will my diet work? Absolutely, if you can stick to it. Once again, America does not have a problem losing weight. America has a problem keeping weight off, all right? So therein lies the issue of not the complexity necessarily of the diet, but just can you stick with it?